Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this tutorial. It's basically gonna be the tutorial on how to make sort of an inside of a cave, displaced sort of an object inside. So I know I made 2 tutorial previews, right, for different stuff, but I'm doing this first, so I think I just wanted to do this first, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna create a good nice cylinder here, hit C to make it editable, and let's just get the plane cut tool and just randomly cut this thing into too many pieces, right? Just completely random. Doesn't matter, just don't get too many cuts because it could get like pretty difficult. Okay, there seems to be a step that I missed out. You're supposed to select all of the polygons in the front face, right? And then just bevel this. Okay, Ctrl Z. I think I missed out a few. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna extrude, maybe scale this down and extrude again and scale this down a lot more, and just gonna delete that front face. And now let's take the plane cut and continue cutting, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna come select a bunch of polygons here, maybe here, here, just randomly. Doesn't really matter that much, and just hit extrude, and now you just randomly want to deselect quite a few of them, right? And hit extrude. I'm just gonna hit scale and scale them all down, and maybe again deselect a few and extrude this and this, just bring that even closer, right? And let's just select some other polygons, bring them out. So right up here, maybe something like that. Maybe go up there, bring that down, bring it out. Just do all this stuff randomly. It doesn't make a difference as long as it doesn't look really bad or something. I mean, right now it's going to look pretty bad, but as the tutorial goes on, I think you probably understand what we're doing. We're just going to be using a lot of displacers in this tutorial. So okay, now as you can see, there's going to be some problems with this because I forgot to optimize the sides of this cylinder, so it's gonna be open in a few places, but you should probably optimize it before doing this, but it doesn't matter right now to me, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, so now let's get on to some of the better stuff, I guess. So I'm just gonna drop a subdivision surface, make it 2 by 2, put the cylinder underneath it, right? I'm just gonna delete the form tag for now. Wait, no, let's make this 1 by 1, and I'm just gonna drop displacer underneath the cylinder, right? And let's go to shading, noise, and I'm just gonna increase the scale a little bit, not much. So let's go to object, maybe increase the height a little bit, and hit C on the subdivision surface, and we got a good editable object. So now I'm just gonna add another subdiv, right? Drop this under the subdiv, 1 by 1. But now we're also gonna add another displacer, and again we choose noise. This time, maybe switch up the noise. Fire, I guess. Why not? So what is that? So if we select the subdivision, so it's just a really weird amount of polygons. What's there? It's weird. Just delete these. So anyway, what you want to do is just add a noise to the displacer again while I delete these things. Wow, how did that happen? Okay, so got them all, and let's see. Maybe increase the height, maybe not. Maybe come in here, I just scale this down quite a bit, maybe like that, and make this editable too. And let's drop a displacer on this, and I'm gonna drop a noise, maybe scale it down a little bit and reduce the height a little bit, right? Okay, looks like we've got a rocky enough wall, so I'm just gonna cinema 4D tags, add a fong to this. I know we deleted the fong right at the beginning, but gotta add it back to make it slightly more realistic. So now I'm just gonna drop a plane in here, and first of all, let's scale this up. Okay, there. And now maybe add some nice noise displacement. Okay, so now with this plane, I'm just gonna drag it out like that. Okay, that's pretty much what I want. I'm just gonna come up here, make this like 100 by 100, and let's add a displacer to this. I'm gonna drop it under here, add a nice noise, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna increase the scale of the noise and the height of the displacement. Okay, let's just come back here, make it like 200 by 200, right? And I'm just gonna go back to the displacer, reduce the height a little bit, so we have a basic rocky. So I'm just gonna delete the font tag again for this. Okay, 100 by 100 seems fine, and let's drop this under a subdiv, right? And as we've done so often, 1 by 1 and editable. So now that we've got that here, I don't know, let's see, let's add another displacer. I think this one we'll use for like smaller noise. So I'm just gonna bring the scale down, come to object, bring the height down, right? And this is, I think, the last time we're gonna drop it under subdiv. So, oh sorry, my bad, drop the wrong thing under the subdiv. So here we're just gonna make it 1 by 1, right? Hit C, we got the plane out, and let's just add back the font tag, right? That's pretty cool, yeah. Okay, so now maybe I just scale it up a little bit like that. Maybe to this guy we add a nice displacer, displace it a little bit more, right? Maybe increase the height too, maybe drop another subdiv, make it a 1 by 1, right? Okay, that's pretty much it. So try to save your project, it might get a bit heavy. So I'm just gonna create a good material here. Let's just add a noise, maybe an Onaki or Luca. I'm just gonna add some contrast. I'm gonna scale it up quite a bit. Add some contrast, bring down the brightness. Okay, now decrease contrast, decrease brightness. Okay, I'm just gonna make the white really dark green sort of thing. Maybe push up contrast. Okay, so I'm just gonna change this to layer. So just gonna drop an image that I got online, right? And it's I don't know, I just searched for hard rock texture and I got this. So just change this to multiply, sorry, add, I guess. Okay, so shader, let's add a color over here and change this to color so we can make this black and white. Okay, seal by 1, was that it? Okay, so let me just bring this quite far down, overlay, multiply, and just trying different things for the, oh sorry, it was off, my bad. Overlay, multiply, screen. Okay, so that seems decent. I'm just gonna copy shader, go to bump, paste. I'm just gonna push up with the bump to like 100, make the green here white, and let's just come here, add a Beckman, change it to additive. Just gonna push up the roughness to quite a bit. Just gonna bring the reflection strength to 1. Let's go to Fresnel, add a dielectric Fresnel, bring this down slightly. Okay, looks like we've got our basic material and we can apply it to both of these. So I'm just going to change this to cubic, make it like 120 by 120. Yeah, that seems fine. So next step, right, is if you see, I have like these really tiny bits of water, so puddle sort of thing. So got a really neat way to do that. So all you gotta do is, okay, wait, maybe make it 100 by 100. It's fine. Drop this to yellow. Okay, so sorry, I just keep pressing Ctrl S. So I'm just gonna bring this down. Still, you can like barely see it over here. Right, that, and maybe bring it slightly up, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that looks fine. So really neat trick for water for just photos though. I mean, you could animate the noise in the texture I'm going to show you to make it more like water, but a really quick trick is just come to transparency, make it 1.2 because that's like water's refractive index, and let's just come to blue, make it really light blue. Okay, now let's leave it there, and here an absorption color, we're going to make it a light blue, maybe make it 80. Let's come to reflectance, add a Beckman, additive, just going to drop this, maybe push up the roughness and specular, add a Fresnel, right, maybe push up the Fresnel. Let's see, layer mask, let's add a noise, right, push up the contrast, bring down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now let's just go to displacement. Actually, before that, let's go to bump. I'm gonna add a noise, and keep this low and increase the size a little bit. Now let's go to displacement, add a noise. Let's scale this up quite a bit actually. There, turn off the bump for a second. So you see the bump just adds a little bit more texture. Maybe scale it up, maybe 8 centimeters. So now if we drop it onto our plane, let's just render this region. And you can see we have some really quick and easy water. And you can see that our texture isn't quite good. We've got too much green. So I'll just make this darker. Okay, and the region, something there. I think maybe we could come to our transparency and make it like a 40. Give it a bit more. Oh god, sorry, it's a habit. So that looks better. Okay, now for the lighting setup, right? So I'm just gonna add a spotlight here, maybe bring it out up here, hit R, rotate it like that maybe, right, and I'm just gonna drag it out here. Actually, something like that, right? That's pretty cool. And now I'm just gonna change it to volumetric, add some area lights. Let's come to visibility. I'm just gonna push up the outer distance, something like really far, inner distance to like just about the entrance of the cave. And okay, I think something that I forgot to do in the beginning was like selecting a bunch of these and moving it, you know, so the cave didn't look like a perfect start, like it didn't look like it started with a perfect arch sort of thing. Oh god, not again. So this is basically my lighting setup that I used. And so if we just zoom in here, somewhere here I guess, maybe drop in a omni light somewhere, just move it to the back, and just gonna bring down to like 10. Okay, let's come to effect, add ambient occlusion, hit render. Let's see what we have. Right, so maybe mess around with the lighting a bit more, and of course model this entire cave a little bit better. Like if I move that somewhere there, like that, just randomly select a whole bunch here, move it ahead, you know, just add some randomness to the cave. Maybe rotate this a bit, and you know, you'll maybe even add a bit of global illumination if you feel it isn't realistic enough. So just mess around with it. You can see some volumetric lighting already. It looks pretty cool. Mess around with the textures also, because these aren't exactly very realistic. You can see that it's reflecting a bit too much. Maybe add a bit more bump, right? So it's all basically up to what you guys want, how you guys want to do it, but that's basically the basics of basically the basics. It's the basics of how to make a simple, displaced surface cave sort of thing in Cinema 4D. So of course you should render multipass with depth, obviously, and anti-aliasing. Depends on if you're doing standard render or physical render. I use standard most of the time because I usually do the depth of field and stuff in post and After Effects. It's quicker to render by anti-aliasing, so that's why I stick to this. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.